A very good morning to everyone. I'm Dr. Srishti and I'm practicing in Gwalior at my clinic host, that is House of Skin Treatment. Today let's talk about sunscreen. Now people keep asking me why sunscreen is required, ma'am. Why you keep on saying please apply sunscreen? Okay, so give me one reason after this video why it should not be applied. Let's talk about the advantages of sunscreen. Sunscreen protects the skin from sunburn. Sunscreen helps in maintaining the skin tone, the overall skin tone I mean. By that I mean it helps in maintaining the skin tone. Somewhere it is dull, somewhere it is fair, so it maintains the skin tone. Sunscreen decreases the dark spots, sagging of the skin, leathery skin, wrinkles, which are the signs of sun damage. Sunscreen prevents the skin cancer. Sunscreen prevents aging, as I said earlier. Sunscreen prevents the UV radiation and thereby prevents the acne formation. So sunscreen keeps your skin healthy. It prevents from tanning of the skin. Sunscreen can be used as a primer beneath your makeup. Now, how sunscreen should be applied? Sunscreens are very effective if used properly. Apply sunscreen half an hour before you step out. Reapply the sunscreen every 3 hours, even if the product is labeled as all day. If you are sweating, reapply the sunscreen every hour. Also, cover all your exposed areas, your lips, ears, the back of your hand. Instead of rubbing it, apply the even layer. If willing to do the makeup, please apply sunscreen beneath your makeup. Sunscreen should be applied before you cook. Sunscreen should be applied to produce a specified thickness. It is usually said as 2 mg per centimeter square. Who should use sunscreen? It's very simple. Anyone who is not willing to get tan, always want to look younger, and doesn't want a damaged skin. Sunscreens are safe for men, for women, and for children. There are two types of topical sunscreen. One is physical and one is chemical sunscreen. Physical sunscreen blocks the UV rays from the sun, and the chemical sunscreen, it contains the chemicals that absorbs the sun UV rays. What are the contents of physical sunscreen and the chemical sunscreen? Physical sunscreen contains zinc oxide, titanium dioxide, magnesium silicate, that is talc, and calamine. And what are the contents of chemical sunscreen? It contains the aminobenzoic acid, avobenzone, octisalate, octocrylene, and oxybenzone. Now, coming to the SPF. What is the SPF in sunscreen? SPF stands for Sun Protection Factor. SPF says how well the product will protect you from the UV rays. Now, what are the UV rays? What are the ultraviolet radiations? There are three types: UVC, UVB, and UVA. UVC, it cannot reach to us because of the ozone layer. So you will never see anything written on the product says protects the UVC. Okay. Now UVB, it has a wavelength of 280 to 320 nanometer. It can pass the ozone layer. It can reach to us, so it is harmful. You can remember it as UVB, B for burn, it burns your skin. UVA, its wavelength stands for 320 to 400 nanometer. It can also reach to us, it can also pass the ozone layer. So you can remember it as A. UVA generally causes aging. UVA, A for aging. Ideal sunscreen should block UVA and UVB both. Ideal standard SPF should be 30 to 50 SPF, PA++. Now it is coming as PA++. Okay, so you must be thinking, if we have the ozone layer to protect the UV radiations penetrating towards us, then why we require extra SPF sunscreen? I agree, but let me tell you, the ozone layer acts as a sun shield for the earth. It absorbs the harmful UV rays before they reach us, but ozone layer is depleting nowadays. So we need protection from the harmful rays. I guess from now you will not live a day without sunscreen, and sunscreen will be a part of your routine. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.